Before anything was, there was God. Imagine a canvas, vast and dark, completely empty and formless. The world was like that, a deep and silent water, waiting for something to happen, waiting for a voice to speak. It was a space without shape, without light, without a single sound to break the quiet. This is where the story begins, not with a bang or a crash, but with a gentle and powerful intention. It is a story of purpose, unfolding from the very first moment, showing us that even in the deepest darkness, a plan is at work, a beautiful design is about to be revealed. The universe held its breath, ready for the first word of creation. And then, God spoke. The words were not shouted, but they carried power to change everything.
Let there be light.
Just like that, light appeared. God saw the light and he smiled. It was good. On the second day, God continued his work of bringing order. He turned to the great expanse of water that covered everything. With his word, he created a space, a great vault, right in the middle of the waters. He called it sky, a beautiful canopy, waters above and waters below. Then came the third day. God spoke, and the waters gathered together. Dry ground appeared, land and seas named. He saw it was good, but the day was not finished. The new land was like an empty canvas, so God spoke again, and the earth brought forth vegetation. Seeds, grass, plants, fruit trees, each with seed to reproduce. The world was alive with green. The fourth day was dedicated to the heavens above. Let there be lights in the vault of the sky, the greater light to govern the day, the sun, the lesser light to govern the night, and the stars scattered like diamonds. With the world beautifully formed and decorated, the fifth day arrived with a splash and a flutter. God turned to the waters and the sky, still empty and silent. He spoke, and the waters teemed with living creatures. Great sea creatures, whales and dolphins, filled the deep. From tiniest fish to largest leviathan, abundant and diverse. He spoke, and birds of every kind took to the air. The sky, once silent, was alive with movement and sound. He blessed them. Be fruitful and multiply. The sixth day continued on land. Let the land produce living creatures according to their kinds. Livestock grazed the fields, wild and graceful roamed forests and plains, and small creatures crept along the ground, each according to its kind, perfectly suited for its place. First the habitats, then the inhabitants, wisdom and foresight, a rich, thriving world, bursting with life, a symphony of creatures, each with a part to play. The afternoon of the sixth day brought the climax of God's work. After forming plants and animals, God paused. He said, "Let us make mankind in our image, in our likeness." He formed the first man from the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life. The man became a living being, life infused with God's Spirit, personal, tender, and hands-on, like a master potter. God planted a garden in Eden, a paradise, lush and well-watered, trees pleasing to the eye and good for food. He gave the man a joyful responsibility to work and care for it. But God saw the man was alone. It was not good. God caused a deep sleep, took a rib, and fashioned a woman. This is now bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh. Equal partners, made for each other, ending loneliness. Made in God's image to rule, governing with care and wisdom. The crowning work, beings who could love him and reflect his character. Intimacy, purpose, dignity, humanity in Eden. By the time the seventh day dawned, the work was finished. The heavens and the earth were completed in all their vast array. God looked over everything and saw that it was very good. The great project was complete, nothing to add, nothing to fix. On the seventh day, God did not create. He rested, not from exhaustion, but from satisfied completion. God blessed the seventh day and made it holy, a sacred rhythm, 6 days for labor, 1 for rest, tilling, creating, tending, then pausing, ceasing, enjoying the fruits. Rest is a gift woven into time. Rest is an act of trust. God is in control. The Sabbath invites us to stop, enjoy, and reconnect. We are not defined by output, we are God's children. Look at a sunset, watch a bird fly, feel the sun's warmth. Pause, breathe, feel gratitude for a good world. If you enjoyed this story, subscribe to our channel, like the video, and share with others.